guys, are you guys ready for my comedy now?
We're ready.
Yeah,
We're
ready.
ready.
More microphone.
The mic is
Is there a
not
button?
happening.
No, just keep talking.
I will keep talking.
God,
Okay,
it's
it's
scary.
true. I've been taking classes at Dad's Garage. Have you heard of Dad's Garage?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So they do improv, right? That's their main thing. I've been doing improv, and then I was signing up for level 3 improv, and they sold out. So I saw this thing called stand-up. I said, "Wow, how hard could that be?" And yeah, it's not easy. But I got graduated, so I have a certificate. It's 2-ply. It's nice. Okay. So I do have some things I'm going to talk about. They may or may not be appropriate, so I apologize in advance, but not really. Okay. So one thing I did learn about Dad's Garage is what they taught me was amazing. Like I found out that anybody can come up on stage, and that if you pay them money, they will laugh. So this is what I've learned. I think we need to create escorts for comedians. Just bear with me here. So I don't need to pay for sex. I'm good there. That's some foreshadowing. You know, feel free to laugh at any point. Like there's no, like we're not going to charge you for this. Okay. So just I'm thinking, so many comedians out there because I've learned so much. There's so many comedians out there that need some help with encouragement, I guess is the best way to put it. And I was thinking, you pay them money, and you can get kind of laughs however you want. You can kind of negotiate, like, hey, I could laugh slow. I can laugh real slow chuckle for you, and I can build, right? We can build up that chuckle. I can laugh from behind if you need it. I can laugh in front of all your friends if you pay me enough money. Okay, so I can see what kind of crowd this is. We're gonna go more towards, I'll give you a life hack. How about this? Forget the comedy, I'm gonna give you a life hack. Something I learned a couple weeks ago at work.
A life hack.
Yes, life hacks are important, right? I learned so much. One thing I learned, so I was falling asleep at my job again, and it's okay, I stare at a screen. I'm sure you're all familiar. So, okay, usually I'm pretty good at not getting caught, right? But this time I sensed something was going on, so sure enough, as I was nodding off, the air traffic control supervisor started coming over, and this is what I did. I'm like, amen. And it worked. Now it's like he knows I can bust his ass if he reports me. And that's okay. It's okay. I know that might be inappropriate to do, to make fun of religion. It's controversial, but it's okay because I think Jesus is a cool guy. I really do. I think Jesus had some stuff going on. Think about it. Here's a guy, mad respect. Here's a guy, when he had to make a decision, all he had to do was go, what would I do? And he would do it. So I can totally respect that. Gotta wonder about his priorities though, right? Because so if I remember correctly, what I learned as a Jew, he started off, before he had his followers, I think he was at a wedding and he needed to find followers and he had these cool powers that Dad gave him. So he's like, what can I do to show these people that you should follow me? So he realized, I'm gonna turn their water into something. And he thought to himself, maybe I can turn it into something like a cure for cancer, something that will help the world. He's like, fuck it, no, I'm gonna make it into wine so we can get lit and we'll have a great time at this party. Yeah, so basically Christianity started off as a frat rager. So one thing he did though, he did inspire me to make decisions. So one decision I had to make was to buy a new car. So I did, we bought a new car. It's a hybrid car. Well, actually it's a gasoline car, but it identifies as electric. True. I bought it because Motor Trend said it was the best electric car of the year. And so many people, electric car owners, got pissed off, especially when it came back and it tested positive for unleaded. I took it to the car wash to get it cleaned, and then all his gasoline car owners gave me a look. They basically banned me from the car wash because they felt that my car's electricity would turn them all on. Yeah, groans are what I want to hear, so if you got those, cool. Let me move on to something that's more dear to my life, which is my son Logan, which we talked about, right? He's a cute kid. I assume you're all here, so you all have kids. They're all really cute when they're young, and then they hit puberty, and they become little shits, and they're hard to deal with, and that's fine. That's how it is. But yeah, when Logan got of age, we couldn't kick him out. He was like that roommate, you can't get rid of because his name's on the lease. It was horrible. Government said, you gotta take care of him until he's 18. So we did, but didn't we had to like it? So we made it hard for him. What we started doing was, and Beverly can attest to this because she's the good cook, we would make 2 dinners a night for him and let him choose. One dinner was totally normal. The other dinner was laced with laxatives. Yeah.
Or anaconda.
Anacondas, yeah. Well, speaking of which, so then we had 2 bathrooms to choose from. One of them had regular toilet paper, and the other one had toilet paper that was actually cake. So he had interesting nights trying to handle that. That's okay. It occurs to me that karma might come back and bite me when he's going to come up one day. It's time for us to go to the nursing home. He's going to be like, okay, I'm going to take you one of 2 places. I'm going to take you to a nursing home, or maybe I'm taking you to the self-assisted suicide center. So yeah, that is dark. I'm going to skip that one and go to my next joke.
It's dark.
That's dark. Beverly's like, you better not say that one tonight. You don't know how it's going to go. I'm like, fine,
Right.
whatever. So no, as a good dad, this is what I did. I wanted to connect with Logan again. He was a little shit, but I'm like, no, I'm a good dad. I'm going to connect with you. So I started thinking of ways I could connect. So I wanted to remind myself what it was like to be his age. So I got myself braces. I didn't need it. I started slathering myself with vegetable oil so we can bond about our acne. That was awkward. But what was really awkward, I started taking Viagra before work. Yeah, that way I could remember what it was like to have sudden erections in awkward situations at work. Yeah, it actually worked out well though, because my CFO was really impressed with how I could demonstrate the rise in profits. So it worked okay. Yeah, thank you. Thank you. That's the groans. Thank you. This is a success. No, none of that actually worked. This is what actually worked. I had the sex talk with Logan. Okay, we've all had to do that. So I thought to myself, I've had 4 years of experience. I can pass everything I know. So I sat him down. I gave him all the experience, 4 years. So after those 2 minutes, something dawned on me. It was really weird. Like, I found out that Logan knows more about sex than I do. Awkward, right? He started correcting me. He started giving me terms I'd never heard of. Did you know that the word reach around is not just a basketball defensive penalty? Just saying. Okay, this audience is too pure for me. Okay. No, so it was great. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna take this opportunity to bond with my son. So I got myself a notebook and I started taking notes. And what followed was 3 hours of like really good bonding. And then 3 months of great sex with my wife. So it worked out well. And I will just leave you with a couple new jokes that I just started thinking about. I have to refer to them because they're so bad. Wait, they're in my other thing. I'm just gonna remember from my head.
You can do it.
Yeah, okay. Don't you hate it when you follow somebody in the car and you realize that, oh, they're not moving in the drive-thru ATM because they're using the Braille in the ATM? It's okay. I'll work on that one, but it's I always wondered why they had that. Here's a good idea. It's true. I don't know why they do it. Here's a cool idea, right? If you ever want to win at something, go to a monastery and challenge all the monks who've taken a vow of silence to a game of charades. Because they'll do all they want, but they're not going to win because they can't guess. Okay, silly, I know. I'll leave you with more. Yeah, thank you. Wow is the reaction I want.
You have to be really smart to be a good audience to you.
Yeah, I know, right? That's okay. What I've decided I'm going to do is I'm going to start giving out like pre-exams for people to see if they can join me. All right, here, what last one I actually had to write down with handwriting. This is cool. I have a great idea for a new Netflix special, so bear with me here. I'm going to pitch this. It's about an intense competition in a formidable environment. Right, picture that. The winner gets the ultimate prize of a lifetime, whatever that is, while the losers die an agonizing death. It sounds like a great idea. It's called fertilization. Squid Game in a vagina. Come on, guys. All right, I'm going to leave you with that one. I don't know why. That's horrible. Thank you for letting me try this stuff out on you. I'll let you know when I'm doing stand-up somewhere so you don't have to come.
Check. What'd you say?
I said Brandon's gotten braver.
Braver, yes.
He sure has.
Yeah,
I loved it. It was great. It's just a small crowd.
it is, yes.
If it was twice the size, you would have heard a little